anybody says. I still call it Arrowhead Stadium. All right, Eagles and Buccaneers. We had Courtney Harden on earlier. Now let's do a deep dive into this. It's basically the number one rush offense versus the number one pass offense. Rush offense belongs to the
Right.
Eagles. Pass offense belongs to the Buccaneers.
Mm-hmm.
The Buccaneers are going to have to get uncomfortable in this game.
Oh,
What do I mean by
a
that?
good
You
word.
can't. They're going to have to get uncomfortable, and they're going to have to run the football a lot
That is
against.
a good word.
Well, look at it. They're going to have to. They're going to have to run the football a lot against a confident, but depleted Eagles defense. The Eagles defense is confident. They don't care if they're missing people. It's like San Francisco. They don't care if they're missing people. Next man up. And
Mm-hmm.
Philadelphia loves to run the ball. They love to run the ball down your throat. We know what Tampa Bay's MO is. Tom
Yep.
Brady all day,
Mm-hmm.
every day.
Yep.
Tom Brady had 5,000 yards. Here's a little fun fact for you. Every quarterback that has thrown for 5,000 yards,
No Super Bowls.
no Super Bowls. Well, actually, only one has done it, and that's Dan Marino. The last three
Well,
quarterbacks,
one Super Bowl trip. Yes.
one Super Bowl trip. The last three quarterbacks, that's the way I should have phrased it. I looked at my cards wrong. The last three quarterbacks to throw for 5,000 yards, no Super Bowls. So the Super Bowl is not a guarantee for Tom Brady. The Buccaneers are going to have to get uncomfortable, and at the same time, their defense is going to try to make Jalen Hurts uncomfortable by taking his running game away, by taking the running game away. They want to make the game look pretty. Philadelphia wants to get ugly. We've seen this kind of matchup. We're seeing this kind of matchup all throughout the playoffs, and we've talked about a couple of them already. We talked about a couple of those kind of matchups in Week 18. The Buccaneers have to get uncomfortable. They're favored, but in all honesty, I don't trust them. I don't trust Bruce Arians to trust his running game. Have I been wrong before when it comes to Coach Arians? Yes, I have. Just ask the Indianapolis Colts. I don't think they're going to be comfortable enough this time. Now, it poses the question, do I have the nerve to call for the upset? Yes, I do. Take the points, and I'm taking the Eagles. Though, I will not be surprised with any result in this game, whether it be Eagles or Buccaneers. Buccaneers could easily ring up 400 yards of offense and blow the Eagles out. The Eagles could run for 200 and blow the Buccaneers out. This is going to be a close game. This is going to be an ugly game, but I'm calling for the upset. I'm calling for the Eagles.
All right, I look at it this way, and man, you broke that down beautifully because that's exactly how I look at it. The Buccaneers, they wanted to be a pretty easy flowing number 12's jersey is clean type of game.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they want him to be, they want to easily take those quick 3-step drops and make the quick decisions, and he dumps the ball to a slot receiver.
Yep.
And then every now and then he takes a shot downfield, and every now and then he hits Gronk. That is what they want to do offensively. That's what the Bucs do, and now they have the confidence to run the offense the way they run it. And the Eagles want to make the game ugly.
Mm-hmm.
They want
to fight. They want to fight.
They want to drag you down into the muck and the mire. And if the turf ended up being that way, that would be even better for the Eagles. They want the game to be ugly. They want the game to be ugly offensively because that means they have the ability to run you completely ragged and have your tongues wag to the ground.
Yep.
They want the game to be ugly defensively because that means a guy like Fletcher Cox is just disrupting the run and the passing game. And basically the energy from the Eagles defense emanates from number 91 for the Eagles.
Yes.
That is where it is. That is where the bread is buttered. He is the catalyst. When he goes, so go the rest of the Eagles defense. And that's just a fact.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Offensively for the Eagles, if they can keep the Bucs guessing, I think that's where they will get their hay, but they definitely have to understand their mentality is to run.
Mm-hmm.
They got those 9 wins. They got into the playoffs running. They ran. They get off the bus running.
When they committed in full
Mhm.
to the running game, that's when their season turned
That's when they
around.
took off. Yeah, when they committed the fact that they are a running team, their season took off. Exactly. And they have to come off the bus again in Raymond James, hit the turf. Oh no, hit the pavement saying
Mm-hmm.
we're going to run the Bucks out the building.
They're going to run them
And they
ragged.
can't. Yeah, we're gonna run them ragged. They cannot be locked in the fact that the reputation of the Bucks defensive line is that it's hard to run against them.
Mm-hmm.
No, test that. And the Eagles can test that, and I think the Eagles can succeed in testing that.
Yeah.
And I 100% agree with you too. With the Bucks offense, they must run the ball. Ronald Jones II, where are you?
Mm-hmm.
We can say Leonard Fournette, but I know he's coming back from an injury. But it seems as if Ronald Jones, it's been persona non grata most of this year. And,
Yep.
And
this is after he helped them last year get to and through the Super Bowl.
See, you're feeling my pain with this. They have the parts to run the ball.
They do.
Their offensive line is pretty good.
Yes.
I mean, they're really good pass blocking. They could be good run blocking too. They proved it last year, and at Spurs they proved it this year. But they seem to be enamored and want to throwing the ball so much.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Brady, he's thrown the ball over 700 times this year.
What's wrong with that picture?
Yes. 700 attempts throwing the ball. Yes, I know 17 games, but still 700 attempts throwing. And that is not including the sacks he's taken. So in my opinion, I agree with you. They cannot throw the ball as much as they have. They need to run. This is the playoffs. They need to start running the ball. I really believe we'll see that wrinkle because I think it's a test of the youthful exuberance of Jalen Hurts, who's done a phenomenal job in his second year with the Eagles.
Yes, sir.
Going against the old, wise, and veteran Tom Brady. And I really want to say Hurts will do it, but I know I'm going to disappoint my coworkers when I say this. The Eagles don't have the horses.
They don't.
If it was any other team, I would probably say the Eagles will advance.
Mm-hmm.
The Bucks and Brady alone just have too much experience.
They've been there too many times.
But it's not. Yeah.
And my official pick is the Eagles, but everybody knows I wouldn't be surprised if the Buccaneers take care of business. Wouldn't be surprised at all. I mean, experience trumps youthful exuberance every time.
Now, do I see this being a blowout? No. I don't.
It's going to be an ugly game.
Yeah.
It's going to be a very ugly game.
Yeah, I do think the Eagles will succeed in making it ugly. I just don't think they'll succeed in making it ugly enough.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So Cole's picking the Buccaneers. I am picking the Eagles. Let us know who you pick. Text the show 919-247-3622, or you can